Chuck Diesel.
All right, what's good? What's good, homies? What's good? It's your man, Dr. BOA, in the joint, doing our thing, man. Tap the focus on the Panasonic G9. And we in the game, homies. Salute to everybody in the joint, man. I appreciate everybody being in the building, man. Let's get ready to do this thing, man. Give the people a few minutes to get in here. Al Lopez, man, what up? Fudd, man, what up? Skull, I see you, homie. Danielle, what's up, baby girl? Juice, what up? Stephen Rod, what up? What up? Al Lopez, what up, man? Rodell, what up? King, I see you, bro. Ryan, what up? C. Adrian McCarthy, what up? Kings, what up? Straight G, what up? City Entertainment. Gerald Coakley, what up, homie? DKTV, what's up, bro? Young Pigs, MPI, hoo. No Mercy. Who up next? My bad. G, what up, money? H, what up, man? Rich, I see you, bro. What's good? Which AJ in the building? What up, man? Modesto, what up? Kendall, what up? JB, what up? Jane Brown in the building. Mufasa, what up, homie? Mopo, what up, bro? Big John, what's up, homie? Marlon 244, good to see you in the joint, man. Paragon, what up? Ty, what up? Ryan, I see you, man. Reds, what up, homie? Depressed, what up? Stevie J, what up? Cool Means, appreciate the $5 super chat, homie. Tyler Jackson, also, man, appreciate the $5 super chat. More fire, we ready. Doc, salute, brother. Been learning a lot from you the past few months. Grinding. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate it. Fitz, I see you, man. Bread Route, what up? Dev, what up, man? Sahil. Alexio, what up, man? CJ, I see you, man. Sin, what up, homie? John Doe, Eric Robb, what up? Valdez, Birth, what up, homie? P Mac 13, what up, man? Rio, what up? JJ Boy, what up, homie? Marquise Patterson, what up? Idris Roberts, man, what's good with you? Idris, we'll call it Idris, man. That's how the other boy in Hollywood spell his name, so hopefully that's right. Dom Kennedy, what up, homie? Appreciate the $5 super chat, man. I go ham, John Doe, what up? Ray Short, what up? D Littleton, what up, man? London, what up? C. Scott, what's happening, man? Let's get the people, man, a couple of minutes to slide up in here, man, before we go ahead and go ham on this thing tonight, man. Intricate Pimping, what up, man? Crimson, what's happening? Jay, what up? What up? What's good, man? Ronald Pugh, what's happening, man? K. Thomas, what up, man? Clifton, what up, homie? Onyx 1400, what's good? Ryan Pez, man, appreciate the whatever that 10 racks add up to, man. COP, let me see that. Is that Columbia? What's COP, man? Fudd, man, appreciate the $5 super chat. Shout out to BOA as well as the chat, man. Let's soak up this game, gentlemen, for sure. Keep it up, brother. Salute to you, Ryan. I appreciate it. Esco, man, appreciate the $5 super chat. Top level game coming off the top with the doc. Salute BOA. Real talk, man. Salute to you. Triple Z, what up, man? Frank Lowe, what up? Sanchez, what up? Immune, what's up, man? All right, man. We're going to give the people about 30 more seconds, man. We're going to go ahead and get this thing, man. I mean, y'all know, man, we about to. We about to slide this thing, man. Y'all know it. Y'all know how we get down, man. I appreciate everybody coming in the joint. But we got to go incognito, man. Salute. All right. All right. Juice Box, what's up, man? What's up? JD, what up? What up? Araya, what's up, man? Forrest McLeod, what up? What up? Willie B, salute, man. Dundada. Jose Martinez, what up, man? What up? What up? John Harding, what up? What up? Let's go ahead and get this thing, man. All right, homies. 10 signs you're being pimped by a woman, man. Now, you know, I've never broached this particular subject. You know, I always talk about the ism, but I never talk about the aspect of understanding when a woman has implemented the principles of ism on you. You understand what I'm saying? And you're living for her life, for her dream, for her goals. You're dedicated to her life. You're dedicated to her aspirations. You're dedicated to her come up. You're dedicated to her process. You living your life for her. Living for the love of you. You living for the love of her. You know what I'm saying? She treating you like crap, but you think about the first time. Drifting on a memory. That's what you doing, bro. D Flams, what up, man? What up, famo? Brown Hunter 1975. Salute to you, brother. Sell, what up, man? All right, let's get into it, man. Joel, what up? So let's talk about some things, man. First, let me make a clarification, man, to a stance that I've been taking for a long time. You know, I'm of the party where I've always said women can't love. But let me clarify that. Women can love. They just don't love like you love. Women most certainly can love. If you meet a woman who's never been in a relationship or never been heartbroken or never been any of those things that women complain about emotionally, she's going to interact with you totally differently from a woman who's been through that. When a woman goes through that, she loses that naivete. You know what I'm saying? She's not naive anymore. When a woman, the only woman who can really love you is a woman who's naive about the nuances of love, who's willing to just go and take that chance and not hold back and not be thinking about what happened in the last situation or trying to outthink you or think about no game or think about trying to, you know, competing with you and all that. So it's possible. It's just not likely. Because 9 times out of 10, the woman you meet has already been sexually engaged with someone, and even more, has already been deeply emotionally engaged with someone. After that point, every woman is meant to only be with a husband. So every different man she's been with, you're putting yourself in a bad situation to even be in a situation with that woman. It gets to a point where when a woman been with so many men, bro, and that number starts with 1 for me, when a woman, all you can do is pimp her, man. All you can do is pimp on her, man. You can't really be telling my man, I'm finna marry this one man. She been with 5 dudes. She got 3 babies. She got 2 babies. She got any babies. You just can't be like that. You can't be friends to marry this woman, man. She got these babies. You understand what I'm saying? And then the thing is, most of us have already tried to be in a relationship with a woman who had a kid, man. I mean, hopefully the kid was, you know, it was just 1. And hopefully you ain't get out there, man, with a woman, man, who had 6. You know what I'm saying? Let's hope that didn't happen to you, because, man, you lost a lot of your masculine energy, man, if you try to deal with a woman with a whole bunch of kids, man. It drained you. It drained your masculinity because it's just not a masculine thing to do. That's a great point, MPI. Women can't let their pain go. Once a woman, listen, bro, women do get heartbroken, but they only get heartbroken 1 time. Anyone who says she's been heartbroken more than once is lying. A woman can only be heartbroken 1 time because she instinctively makes certain adjustments where she's not going to love that way anymore. So 9 times out of 10, when guys say a woman can't love, that's because you met a woman who already loved out. If you're not the first man a woman loves, she can't love anyone else. A woman can only love 1 man in her life. She's only going to love 1 man. So if you got a woman, man, who already been married to another man, if your woman tell you, man, she was in love with another man, bro, you ain't got yourself no woman. You think you got a woman. You got a female in the house with you, but you ain't got no woman. Y'all give me a quick second, man. They're burning up in here, man. Let me cut some iron up in here right quick. Give me a quick second, homies. Go ahead and cut that fan on instead, man. It's wintertime in the South, baby. Warm in the daytime, man. Little mild in the daytime. Be freezing at night, man. Y'all know what we doing, man. Y'all know how we get down, man. GTS, Synergy, Kombucha. Doing our third thizzle like we do. So, man, let's get on into this thing, man. Mill J, welcome to the Alpha Sphere, man. Welcome to the Green Label Gang, homie. Alpha Mal C, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the $10 super chat. Homie, see my man dropping it as usual, bro. Men ain't zoned in this. They wandering in the wilderness. We'll talk, man. Wandering deeply in the wilderness. Don't even know they being stalked by lions and bears, man. So anyway, man, let's get into this. Now, I'm going to say one thing right here. You have to understand that all of these things are things that men deal with. And some of these things men in here have dealt with. Now, dealing with something and experiencing something are two different things. Experiencing something is when you let these things happen and you stay with the woman and then experience how this relationship goes with these things taking place. Dealing with something is just something that's going to happen. You're going to see it. You're going to deal with it. When you deal with it, you handle it in the appropriate way. When you experience it, then you just keep riding the wave and you could tell a man a whole bunch of experience. I want y'all to think about how devastating it is for a man. We don't think about this because we just call it, man, you went out there, man. Hope you learn, man. We're all about learning and teaching these lessons of life when you're dealing with these women. But think about how deeply embedded in a man's psyche, beta male, step mangina energy is if he can say, the woman treated me like this and she treated me like that and she dogged me out and she treated me like that. And now I want to know, and now I still love her though. Think about how deeply embedded in your psyche the beta male energy is if a woman could treat you like a dog and you can still love her. How can you love a woman who treats you like a dog? Who treats you like you're not even a man, bruh? Who does these things on this list? So let's get into this, man. The first thing is this, man. If you're in a relationship with a woman, man, and if you initiate all the contact, this ain't even talking about no deep relationship. This is really on some dating stuff. If you initiate all the contact with a woman, man, you don't even understand that woman ain't got no interest in you at all. And let me tell you something. If a woman shows you no interest and you keep trying to engage that woman, hoping to build her interest in you, you are a simp. Period. That's pure, unadulterated simping, man. No man should be so low to try to make a woman like him who is showing absolutely no interest in him. I don't even know what that feel like, bro. I couldn't imagine me only being able to talk to a woman when I contact her. Women complain when I don't talk to them, bro. Like if I don't even understand how you put yourself in the situation to be chasing a woman who doesn't, man, listen, bro, you chasing a woman who ain't even running from you. I want you to think about how it is for a lion to be chasing a zebra and the zebra ain't even running, but the lion still can't catch the zebra. The zebra sitting right there and the lion running right past it every time, can't even put a paw on it. How logical is that? This lion chasing the zebra down, finally catch up to it, the zebra break a leg and land on the ground, the lion just walk off. Like, whoa, that was a good run. But now I don't think I'm that hungry now. That's the logic that applies when you are initiating all of the contact with a woman. Bro, if a woman if she never initiates contact with you, bro, she ain't even thinking about you. So not only do you have to make her like you, first you got to make her even think about you. You got to make you, out of the million thoughts a woman having a day, you are never one of them. Bro, anything you're doing is just straight choosing. All you're doing, man, is choosing on this woman, man. She the pimp and you choosing, trying to be down with her squad. You see over there getting that money or whatever at all. So let me tell y'all something, man. I know at some point there are a lot of men who were on this journey, man. We riding it out. But then there are other men, especially men who like Man, there are some men in their 50s and 60s, man, who listen, I have a huge following. I got a pretty huge following in all spaces, man, except for the really young kid, like 13 to 17. But like 18 to 26, I think it's 27 to 34, 35 to 44, and 50 and 45 to 50 or something like to 56 or something like that. Man, there are some older guys, man, who have everything going in their lives. They just haven't figured out women. And these guys are paid enough where they can still get attractive women, something that they're attracted to, but they just haven't figured it out. And they don't want to get caught up in a situation where at their age, some young chick comes along and takes them down through there and then end up marrying them right at the end right there, man. And then leave everything with his wife, man. And she jack over his family and all that. This is some of the type of things that these guys talk about. And then once they figure that out, they're gone because they're already past us on the other stuff. They just need that. And I'm not going to tell you anything, man, that's going to hold you back from growing. So if I was to tell you that if a woman don't like you at all, and you got to initiate contact with her, all the contact between you two is initiated by you. She never shows any interest, never shows any contact, but I'm telling you, you got to keep on going until you learn the contact. You got to keep on going until she learns that she likes you. You got to keep on going until she understands. She's going to wake up one day and understand that, you know what, I really do like this dude who been sweating me all this time. Ooh, what I've been making him sweat me like that for? I was wrong. And then she going to call you and say, I was wrong. Come on over. I got some dinner cooked for you, and bring an overnight bag because I want you to stay overnight. And then everything else you need because I want you to stay more days overnight. I'm going to take you shopping to Vice Club. That's a fantasy world that guys live in. If you initiate all contact, then the woman is treating you like a simp, and you're treating her like a pimp. You treat her like being on her squad is so amazing to you. You're willing to do whatever it takes to be on her squad. And that's a shame, brothers. It really is a shame. None of us should have that mindset. And this is the crazy thing. She's never going to start to show any real interest in you. If a woman shows zero interest in you, the best you can hope for is the friend zone. Now, there are exceptions to the rule, but they are very few. And then I think some of the guys who talk about their exceptions are probably lying. If a woman has zero interest in you, I'm not talking about like in the beginning when you first meet her. For me, that too. If she don't have no interest in the beginning, I don't care. Too many women out here. But even if she does, just say in the beginning she doesn't have any interest. Sometimes, man, like I've had this happen before, man. I had a woman see me, man, at night. You know what I'm saying? Actually, man, I was in the and this was a while ago. So it was dark. You know what I'm saying? It was dark. She really couldn't tell, nothing about me or whatever, man. I got this. I'm fly, so I got this. Like I'm the king mindset. So you know what I'm saying. As far as me just seeing some little chick, to me, she was just a little chick. You know what I'm saying? She was thick, she was pretty, but she was just a little chick to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the cleaner I am when I get out, then the more above chicks I believe I am. I just feel like I am. I elevate myself so high when I'm in my most alpha energy, man. I'm above all women. That's just the bottom line. And when I'm in half of my alpha energy, I'm still above them. I'm just not as high above them. I'm like 10 feet above them when I'm in my half alpha energy. When I'm in all my alpha energy, hey man, I'm a cloud, man, and they're a well. You know what I'm saying? Not a well that's in the ocean, a well that you dig and get water out of, man, that kind of well. So, but then she saw me in the light, you know what I'm saying? Because I was riding one of my partners, man, and he went and picked up this broad, man, and she was just the tag along broad because I was with him. I wasn't really studying him. I wasn't paying no attention to him, man. So we pulled up. I think we pulled up at the gas station, man. And at night, gas station be lit up. Man, we got out there, man. I mean, from that moment on, man, listen, she literally just blurted out loud and said, "Damn, you fly as hell." And from that moment on, man, she was on me. But that's rare. That's the only time that's ever happened to me. You know what I'm saying? That's the only time that's ever happened. But when I say this, bro, if a woman shows you zero interest in the beginning, that's one thing. But 2 months in, she's still showing you zero in. 2 weeks in. You understand? If you and a woman meet and 2 weeks later, you still initiating all the contact, man, that woman don't want you. She ain't gonna never want you. And if she does, for some miraculous reason, decide to give you some sex, man, it ain't even worth it. You getting pity sex or stop bugging me, please, sex, man. And if you'll take any sex from a woman, man, then I don't know what to say about you, bro. Second thing is this, man. If she doesn't respond favorably to your compliments, and you guys sign out, you got to compliment a woman. You got to compliment your woman. You don't just walk around complimenting women. But if you got a woman and she never responds favorably, I don't mean to my like, I ain't talking about thank you. Anybody can say thank you. I'm talking about when you compliment with a woman. If you compliment a woman, man, and she ain't blushing, if you can't hear the joy in her voice when you compliment her, if it don't make her feel good that you feel positively about her in any way, if you tell her, man, listen, if y'all about to get out, man, and she dressed up, man, she looking fly, she looking fly. Hey, man, you give her a compliment, tell her about how beautiful she is, man. Tell her, she's looking. I mean, there's nothing. Say, we're gonna go to a bunch of beautiful spots tonight, baby. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I already know. Look what I'm looking at right now. I put my money on you against anything we gonna see tonight. Bam. She like, shit, man. I'll be honest with you, man. Sometimes, man, she'll shed a tear. But if you ain't getting nothing favorable, if the woman act like it don't even matter to her that you giving her a compliment, whatever. It ain't even the fact that she's confident in herself. It's the fact that she don't care about what you have to say. It's the same thing. Like if you tell her, man, that don't look good on her, man. Man, if you got a woman and you tell her, man, what she wearing don't look good, she say, so I wear it anyway. I think it look good. That woman don't care nothing about what you think, bruh. She treating you like a simp. You think a pimp asks his bras what clothes he's supposed to put on? How his clothes look? No, he got his own thing. He doing his thing. But we're not talking about a pimp. We're talking about your woman. We're talking about your woman. Can you imagine you telling a woman, your woman now, that, what she wearing don't look good or you think she should wear something else or whatever you got to tell her. Even if she wearing something too short, and you say, "Shawty, you ain't gonna wear that on. You better go take. Matter of fact, get here and you throw it in the garbage or whatever you want to do. Tear it off her, and then she gonna be late going somewhere because you tear her clothes off, man. She already looking good, smelling good out. She gonna have to call people and tell her she ain't coming. But that's another story. If a woman don't respond favorably to your compliments, then that woman is not digging you, man. She's using you. Because we already know how shallow women are. We already know how self-absorbed they are. So if you got look at all the time and effort they put in just to get up and go to work every morning. Look at all the time they put in to beautify themselves just to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. And that, hey, and that's the thing, man. And that's real talk, Flims. If she doing that, she already don't respect you. If you got a woman, man, and she trying to go out of the house, man, with some man with the bottom of her cheek showing, man, or whatever she got, man, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You ain't got yourself no woman. You got yourself a Tatiana, homie. You got yourself a woman, man, who has very low self-esteem and she needs validation from people out in public, man, to just and not even real validation. She wants sexual validation. And you got a problem on your hands if your woman needs sexual validation, man, outside of you. It's not even about sex, it's about sexual validation. You know what I'm saying? Her mind has moved past looking good for you. She won't look good for everybody else. That's another reason why my woman can't go out and work at nobody's company. They got this dress code. She got to go in there. You know what I'm saying? She looking all thick in her clothes, man, every day. She got, nah, bro. Side. Another thing is this, man. And this is a big one right here. And I've had this happen. I've been around, man, and a dude came up talking about he was bringing this girl with him, bro. Now, he didn't say this girl. He said, I'm bringing my girl with me, man. And, man, when they walked up, he said that was his girl. And she kind of had a look, but nobody really paid attention to it. I guess nobody said anything. We probably all paid attention to it. But, man, so she went over there and talked to the women. And, bro, the women were asking her about him, man. Man, she said loud enough for everybody to hear, bro. I'm talking about for us to hear. And we were like on the other side. We were like out in the park. And we were like quite a ways from them. But he had introduced her as his girl. But she wanted us to know she was not his girl. And when they asked her, man, she said loud enough for us to hear where we were. No, Tony and I are just friends. I said, whoa. She told nigga, you just told us this was your girl. She'd have came back and said, nah, I ain't none of his girl. We just friends. If a woman introduce you to people as her friend, bro, her friend, a friend, this friend, my friend, whatever friend she introduced you as, bro, man, that woman ain't digging you. And this is more like on a early relationship style, man, where you're trying to move forward to something else with the woman, man, and move forward. And a lot of time, if you're in this situation, man, if you mention something to her, man, by moving forward, you should never have to mention anything to a woman by moving forward. She should mention it to you. You're a simp if you got to mention to a woman, hey, I was thinking, man, maybe we should take this thing a little bit further. No, bro, that's not something that a man says. That happens organically. If the woman ain't trying to go there with you organically, man, she don't want to go there with you. I don't even know how to phrase that to a woman. Do you say, should we go steady? Or do you say, hey, I think we should, let's try to be a little bit more than we are. Let's put some titles on these things. Or, you give her a little paper. I like you. Do you like me? Yes, no. And put the boxes on there and let her check one. Hey, man, I did that before, man, to a chick once. You know what I'm saying? But not about do you like me? But that box tactic, man, that thing worked, man. If you use it right, you implement it right. It's a great way to just, open a woman up, man. Because everybody remember that, man. You do that, she's not expecting that, man. You just open her up, man. She'd be like, man, I really like this guy. You know what I'm saying? It's just the type of thing to make her calm. It's not hard to calm women. Like guys, that's too much work. That's too much work. And you go to work every day and work 40 hours for somebody else, man, for less money than you're supposed to make. How that's too much work? Niggas always tell me something too much work when they can't do it. Oh man, that's too much work. How many times you work out a day? 2. Oh man, that's too much work. Man, you cook at home every day? Nah, I meal prep on the weekend, man, for 3 days. Then I meal prep again on that third day for the other 3 days. And then on Saturday, man, I don't cook none of that. Man, you meal prep for three, man, that's a lot of food, man. That's too much work. Guys always tell me something's too much work, man, when they don't have the intentional fortitude, man, to figure out how to do it in a more efficient way. You know what I'm saying? Not even to figure it out, to do it in a more efficient way. We all know how to do things in the most efficient, effective way in our lives, man. But summertime, man, you got to have intentional fortitude. You got to have a set of gorilla gonads to do some of these things, man. So if she introduces you as friend, if she introduces you as anything other than my man, my baby, introduce you as daddy, introduce you as, something. She got to introduce you as her lover, as her, as the apple of her eye, as her world. She got to introduce you as something that means her ass is caught up. If not, but you say he just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need. But you say he just a friend. But you say he just a friend. That's you, bro. That friend zone, man, that friend zone is real, homie. The friend zone is real, homie. It's real. And once you're in the friend zone, you don't get out of it, homie. You don't get out of it. Barely can get a benefit out of that, man. Another thing, man, and this is, how many married men deal with this one, bro. I want y'all to understand that a whole lot of married men deal with this. You know what this is? Lack of sexual engagement. Do you know how many married men don't even get regular sex from their woman? And what's regular sex? Let's define regular sex. What does regular sex mean? Twice a week, 3 times a week, once a week, every day? What's regular sex? What defines regular sex? Somebody put it in the chat, man. Y'all put it in the chat for me right quick, man, while I take a swig of the kombucha. What defines regular sex? And I bet some of my guys get it. This the atmosphere, Zach. This the atmosphere, Jack. Some of my alpha brothers gonna get this in the chat. What is regular sex? From an Alpha King perspective, of course. Crimson Lano, appreciate you joining the Alpha family, bro. Welcome to the Green Label Gang. Look at all my brothers killing it, man. Look at my brothers killing it. Whenever you want. Whenever you want. Brown Hornet say just lay there. Yo, hey man, Brown Hornet nuts. Brown Hornet say just lay there, man. Hey, that's a good one, Hornet. MPI, whenever I want. Real talk. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner for sure, G. AJ say 10:30 p.m. missionary. That's a great time, man. Dev, get it when you want it. That's real talk, man. So I'm telling you, I told you, man, the brothers was gonna pull this one in, man. Because that's what we do. We view the world from an Alpha King perspective. You know what perspective that is? Our way or no way. Regular sex is whenever you want it. That's regular sex. Man, let me if you ever hear no, this is the thing. You know when it's a time of the month, so you know that's a no-go anyway. That's a no-go as far as God goes, and plus it's just foul. We know that's a no-go. Other than that, man, come on, bro. She gets 7 days to herself to not have to worry about you, you know what I'm saying, jumping her bones, to not have to worry about you just rolling up on her, throwing up on the counter, bending over the sofa, throwing on the coffee table, bending over in the banister on the balcony. You know, she don't have to worry about none of that for 7 days. She only got 21 more, well, roughly 23 more days left on average. She gets 7 days to herself already. She better take them 7 days and get ready to be back on her job. FM Chico, appreciate $10 super chat. Home said recently had to happen to me, dog. The old me would have still had her in rotation. The new me told her, I can tell you ain't really feeling me, and that's okay, and cut off. That's all you can do, bro. That's all you can do. It's the most logical thing to do. It's the most respectful thing, the most self-respectful thing to do. DB, appreciate $10 super chat, bro. Say, Doc, you're bringing the heat on this topic. Salute to you, DB. I appreciate it, homie. Mediocre tutorials and reviews. Salute to your home. I appreciate you being in the joint, bro. Another brother over there grinding and growing with that channel over there, man. I almost don't feel the need to send nobody over there, man. They growing so fast, but hey, man, y'all know MTR, man. You got a great channel over there, man. And you know, like I tell y'all, man, one of the best review channels on the platform. In my opinion, the best reaction channel on the platform is Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. Salute to you, bro. I appreciate the $100 sponsorship, my brother. I'm gonna say always a pleasure to listen to the Alphafield Captain. Shout out, brother. Salute to you, brother. Keep grinding and growing over there, man. Again, I appreciate it. Young Jay, appreciate $2 super chat, man. Y'all, my brothers, real talk all day, brother. This is the Alphasphere, man. This is our domain, brothers. This is where we come to. This is where we congregate, man, to talk this, to share this alpha information, man. Brush up on our alpha energy. Still sharpen steel. So we come here, man, to the blacksmith factory to sharpen our swords, man. So another thing is this, man. And you got to think about this when it comes to sexual engagement, man. You can have sexual engagement that's still not positive sexual engagement. You know what I'm saying? You can have sexual engagement that places you in the servant position, i.e., something like one-way head. Here you are, you giving her all the brain, she ain't giving you none. And she thinks this is okay. You know why? Because you let her think it's okay. You're worried about somebody, well, man, I'm gonna do it so won't nobody else do it. Okay, well, she ain't worrying about you like that. She ain't worrying about you like that. Yeah, famo, you picked a fine time to ask, man, after you did it. But yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. If you ever hear me, if a content creator come through, man, and you hear me shout them out, man, and send people to their channel, it'll make it easier for everybody, man. Just go ahead and click on to click on their link. So yeah, whenever that happens, man, you can throw their link in the comments, man, because you know I ain't gonna do it for everybody that come through. So you know the ones I do, man, you know it's an MTR. And there's a couple of more guys, man, that, you know, if I shout them out and send people to their channel, bro, it will help a lot if you just put the link in there. If you can run and grab it right quick and then put it in there. So yeah, that'll work, bro. Jelana Dorsey, man, appreciate $2 super chat. Desmond Faulkner, appreciate $2 super chat, man. Homie say, Doc BOA, thank you for the info for the young bull. No doubt, bro. I appreciate it, Des. So when you get that sexual engagement that places you in the servant position, I'm talking about the servant position. where your mindset is to please the woman. Man, you ain't got no woman that bringing you pleasure, don't please her. Half of her pleasure should come from pleasing you. The rest of it should come from the interaction. Half of her pleasure should come from pleasing you. If you have a woman who doesn't gain immense pleasure from doming you out, if she doesn't gain immense pleasure, I'm talking about Aquafina pleasure, then you ain't got the right woman. You ain't, if you gotta worry, the only way you can get with a woman is if you focus 100% on pleasing her. She don't want you. She just need to be pleased at that point. And these guys around here bragging because, man, bro, it don't matter if you got women who call you when they want pleasure. That just means they know you're the most likely to show up. You never let them down. Guys never turn down a woman, man, who say, come through and please me. You know how many guys never hear, come through so I can give you this, come through so I can give you this, come through so I can take care of you, come through so I can blah, 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 come through so I can put you to sleep, come through so I can feed you and freak you, come through, they don't hear nothing. The woman call them and tell them that she in the mood, and then they run over there like it's a prize to be the one that the woman called to serve her. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Those are the type of guys I try to take advantage of in business, man. I'll be like, man, if you let a woman take advantage of you, bro, we are not on the same playing field. So I'm going to treat you like a scrub. That's what I'm going to do. Treat you like a dude boy. And, you know, and that's just what it is, man. You know, it's real out here, man. We have to understand that the majority of guys out here don't view themselves as the prize. And so they'll take these things from a woman and they'll be treated this way by women. Why? Because they simply don't view themselves as the prize. They don't know what it feels like to be the prize. They have no idea. The concept of being the prize has put these guys in a position where they just don't understand what being a man is. They think being a man is serving a woman. Well, last time I checked, the woman was put here to be a helpmeet to the man, not the other way around. And I don't care what happens in this society. I don't care what happens in this world. God's word that the woman is here to be a freak and a helpmeet to you stands forever. Stands forever, homies. Mosquitoes in here, man. Got warm today. Another thing is this, homies. If a woman is always taken and never given, if she always takes, always worrying about what you can do for her. You know how many women would trip if a guy who had paper told her, I want to marry you, but we got to sign a prenuptial agreement, a la Steven Jackson. No man of means should be willing to enter into that scenario with a woman, period. But if you are in America, man, you should never enter in that scenario with a woman who even gives you any pushback on a prenuptial agreement. It shouldn't even be this thing where, you know, you got to fight with her and push her and do all that. And then she finally says, well, okay, because you threatening to not marry her. Then she goes ahead and do it because she knows she has no other choice. That woman is plotting on another way to be able to get to your resources, man, to be able to get to your paper. You got to know when a woman wants you for your paper. And you got to know when to hold them, when to fold. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. You got to know, bro. You got to know. And then not only that, but sometimes a woman will give just enough to keep you giving. But the thing is, if a woman giving enough just to keep you giving, deep down inside, your gut is telling you that that woman ain't giving enough. You never satisfied. You're like your mother. Maybe I'm just like my mother. She's never satisfied. That's what you are. And then you be in there by yourself, man, what is this, bro, man? Every time I come on, man, you like a little kid. Man, every time I do something, shit, I should never do that. Clean up the house around here, man. You in there kicking the wall, man, knocking over your own stuff in there, man, like a little kid. Why? Because you're in a subservient position to a woman and you let her use you and take advantage of you and do whatever she want to do. And then in return, you give her whatever she wants, even though she's not doing anything to earn that. Of course, you're going to feel like a chump. Of course, you're going to be angry with yourself. You ain't angry with the woman. You angry with you. Because you don't have the intestinal fortitude. You don't have the gonads. You don't have the guts. You don't have the bizzles to treat the situation like you need to treat it and deal with the woman from a position of power like you need to. It's a damn shame for a man who made good, a man who getting paper, to be treated like this by a woman. Black Lagoon 1987. Appreciate the $10 super chat. Home say, Pam, my dude. Salute, gentlemen. Salute to you, Lagoon. Appreciate it, man. FM Chico. Appreciate the $5 super chat. Home say, last one, Doc. If you're starting to try and justify her behavior and all parts of the relationship, end it. Clocking back in to work. Alpha brother. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate it, Chico. Be safe out there, man. That's real talk, man. If you have to explain her behavior, explain her lack of interest, explain her lack of engagement, explain her lack of input, explain her lack of dedication, explain her lack of loyalty. Who are you explaining to? You explaining to yourself. You explaining to yourself why you so damn stupid. You explaining to yourself why you such a weak man. You explaining to yourself why you look at yourself in the mirror and say, I deserve to be treated like a dirty dog by a woman who is already a dirty dog. That's what you're telling yourself. You're looking at yourself saying, I deserve this punishment for being a good guy. I deserve this punishment for being a fair man. I deserve this punishment for being a man of high esteem, for being a man of high moral fiber. I deserve this punishment from this woman. I deserve to be unappreciated. I deserve to be disrespected. I want you to ask yourself, how do you really feel about yourself? How do you really value yourself if that's how you live your life? In a way where you're telling yourself you deserve whatever a woman's dishing out to you. In a way where you tell yourself you deserve to be treated like a scum, like scum, like a snail, bro. You're being treated like a turd, man. You just can't live your life thinking, man, that you deserve that, bro. You can't do that, man. You can't do that. You know, it's you're being unfair to you. You're being unfair to us, man. We put in too much work, man, to give you the information you need. Not just me. You look at this chat, man. These brothers in here giving up information. You're disrespecting us, man. Not just yourself. You're disrespecting us. You're disrespecting God, man, to be submissive to a woman. Crimson Lano, appreciate the $10 super chat, man. Bro said, speak the truth, man. My wife never initiated sex until I got mad. Now I'm trying to divorce her with little collateral damage for cheating on me. She more of a wife after the last 5 years. Lesson learned. You know what, bro? But you got to understand this. She more of a wife, man, because after 5 years, you got to understand that biological clock is ticking. That biological clock is ticking. So more than anything, she's starting to realize that you're her best chance at actually being a wife and being treated like a wife. But at this point, you should no longer be treating her like a wife. Like, you can't treat a woman like a wife who's not a wife. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and tell your dog, I'm going to beat you to death if you don't chase these rats up out this yard. Man, your dog going to look at you like you crazy. Man, I don't chase rats. What you doing? What you talking about? You can beat it to his blue. You could, man, listen, bro, you can beat it to Peter and the Humane Society come lock you up. That dog still ain't going to chase the mice, man. That's just the reality of it, man. Enhanced North Atlanta, man. What up, homie? Appreciate $10 super chat, homie. Say great content, bro. Listen to your content going through a breakup. Made it through. Salute to you, bro. Hey, man. They'll listen to you come in. Hey, bro, man, you know, all praises to the Most High, man. You know what I'm saying? All glory to God, bro. I'm just out here, man, being used as a human because y'all will freak out if God showed up in the flesh, man. If God showed up himself, but not in the flesh. If he showed up, man, we'd all freak out. You know what I'm saying? And then we'd all die because he told Moses, no man will ever see me again and live. Organization matters. Welcome to the Alpha family, man. Welcome to the Green Label Gang. Salute, man. Jeremy Chastain, man. Welcome to the Green Label Gang. Welcome to the Alpha family. Salute to you as well. Jason DeSantos, man. Appreciate the $5 super chat. I'm going to say thanks for the enlightenment. Salute to you, Jason. I appreciate it, man. Jocko Le 2%, man. What's good, bro? Appreciate it, man. You got to be somewhere French speaking, man. So Homer said, found your page while I was in a low place building myself into the Alpha I know myself to be. Salute to you, bro. Keep building, man. Keep building. Keep grinding, growing, take all the lessons learned, man, and keep building with them. The lessons we learn are just bricks to build our alpha dwelling, man. That's all. Our alpha dwelling is us. The lessons we learn are just bricks to rebuild ourselves, man. That's all. Louis M, appreciate the $5 super chat, man, bro. Say keep up the good work, brother. Treat women like a helpmeet. No promotions for them. Keep the heavenly order. God, man, then woman. That's it, bro. It's really that simple. But when we talk about these things, it seems like it's so complicated, man. And that reminds me, man, I will be banging back hard, man, on the King Ray channel next week, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been had to pull a few things together, man. I got a bunch of things lined up for next year, man. So and we almost next year. Push harder. Appreciate the $5 super chat, homie. So, another thing is this, man. When she puts others before you, if you got a woman, especially if you're a provider, if you're providing a lifestyle for a woman and she put others before you, bro, man, you're killing yourself, bro. You are killing yourself. You can't bounce back from that. Your masculinity can't take that. Your masculinity can't take you being in a scenario where you are allowing a woman to use you and then give to. It's kind of the same thing as you got a woman that won't give you any energy, any positive energy, any nothing, but she'll take your money and give it to her family. This is the same type of scenario. If a woman is putting others before you, man, that's not the woman you're supposed to be with. And I'm talking about even children. Especially her children by another man. If you're with a woman, man, that got children by another man, she better put them children after you. The only problem is she's not. She's not. She won't do it. Why? Because she doesn't have to. Because you're going to stay there anyway. Why? Because you're already there. It's rough, man. Men rarely leave women. Men rarely leave women. I'm telling you, men rarely leave women. Dr. Dre should have been left his wife. Steve Harvey didn't leave his wife now. Will Smith should have been left Jada. Tracy Morgan should have been left his old lady. Robert De Niro should have been left his old lady, left her one time, married her again, and now he done left her again. What was that boy thinking? You know when a woman don't want you. You know when you don't want a woman. Let's stop playing these games, living in a fantasy world. We think one day the woman that don't want us gonna want us. We think the woman that we don't want, we gonna want her one day. Either you want the woman or you don't. The main thing is accepting what you want, and just only accepting what you want, and believing that if you become the man that God wants you to be, that He gonna give you that thing that you want. He gonna give you your preference. He gonna give you what you need in order to have a woman around you and be in that situation where you can grind and grow, and have a woman who can feed off your energy and reciprocate that, or feed you feminine energy back for your masculine energy. And that's another thing, man. I got a video coming up, man, about reciprocation in relationships, man, because it's not a real thing. Reciprocation means that whatever I give you, I want you to give it back. That's what reciprocation means. Let me ask you, brothers, man. Do you want a woman to give you back what you give her in a relationship? When you think about all the things you give, let's say, for instance, a woman can give you. If you meet a woman who can give you everything back that you give in a relationship, do you want that woman to give you back what you give in a relationship? Y'all answer that in the chat for me, man. If you want a woman to give you back what you want in a relationship, what you give in a relationship, if you would be okay with that, put a 1. If you wouldn't be okay with that, put a 2. We're talking about a woman who was capable now. We're talking about God bless you with a woman who was capable of giving you back what you put in a relationship. Would you want that? Man, this trilogy is good, man. There's no right or wrong answer, brother. I'm not saying this to say a right or wrong. We're gonna take a deep dive on this one. That's all. We're gonna take a deep dive on this one, man, and we're gonna open ourselves up to a new revelation about this particular thing. We're gonna open ourselves up to a new revelation. Well, I mean, if God blessed the flames where she could, if God blessed you with a woman who could give you back what you give in a relationship, would you want her to give it back to you? Like, what you give her, would you want it back from her? Ray Allen, appreciate the $5 super chat. I'm gonna say, man, you dropping bombs, dog. This knowledge is never gonna stop. Alpha's up. Salute to you, Ray Allen. Johnny Del Rome, JDR, what's good, homie? Appreciate the $5 super chat. I'm gonna say, yo, just slide in, deciding to do some seed preservation and fasting to end the year with a lot of affirmation and meditation. Bless up, Doc. Salute. Yeah, man. I've been on it for almost 3 months now, man. Now it's been 3 months. Been 3 months, man. I do my 6 months, man. So I was gonna do. I started off the year with 3 months, and now I'm doing 3 months now, man. So it's really coming in right in the nick of time. Man. I'll share with y'all later on, man, what God's sliding to me, man. What type of things, man, He's sliding my way, man. So, all right, man. So this is the thing, bro. I want y'all to understand this. If you give a woman, let's say you got 5 things, 5 wonderful things, and you give them to a woman. If she gives you those same 5 things back, what do you have besides what you started with? Reciprocation is the easy way out for women. If you tell a woman, I just want you to give me what I give you, all you're doing is getting what you already had. Let me ask you something. If you got these things already in enough abundance to give some to her, what in the hell you need them back from her from? That's how relationships get so twisted, because we don't make women work on what they need to be. We're okay with them reciprocating what we give. We give a woman this, we want her to give it back. We give a woman this interaction, we want her to give it back. We give a woman that, we want her to give it back. And then we ain't getting nothing. All we doing is flipping back and forth with our own thing. That's why you meet a woman that has no idea. A woman been married for 10 years, has no idea what to do in a relationship at all, because she spent 10 years with a man who let her just reciprocate what he gave. It's easy to copy what you do and give it back to you. That's how a woman can figure you out. That's how a woman can know what to do. Well, he ain't gonna do this. Well, he ain't gonna come home. She'll have a man in your house, man, getting her back broke because she know you ain't gonna come home, because she know your routine. She's figured out a way to reciprocate what you give her, and now you trust her. You trust her because you believe she's like you. You believe she's like you, so you believe you can give her that trust. You believe in situation X, she's going to respond the way you would respond. In situation Y, she's going to respond like you would respond. You don't understand in situation X, she's going to respond like you would respond in situation Y. In situation Y, she's going to respond like you would in situation X. But because she's reciprocating to you, you start to think she's on the same page with you. You start to think she's on the same level with you. And she ain't got to work on nothing. She can forget about being who she is, enhancing what she's supposed to have, because all you want is reciprocation. A woman can reciprocate nothing to me. Nothing. I will never let a woman interact with me the way I interact with her. In no good way, bad way, nothing. I'm going to make her work. Every day of her life going to be spent trying to figure out what she could do to get that good feeling she got last time she did something I was proud of her for. Last time she did something I was pleased about. And it'll never be what I give her. I give her what I give her because that's what gives me the ability to control the relationship, to control her thoughts, to control her energy, to control her mind, to control her actions. That's what gives me that, because I'm able to do my thing and use it to control her. If I give her that same thing, she can no longer be controlled because she understands the control mechanism. JB Looks, appreciate the $5 super chat. Merit-based giving without the need for reciprocity. Reciprocity, man. I'm tripping. Win-win, right? It is, bro. That's it. Merit-based giving. Give her what she earns. Then you don't get into a habit of trying to get her to reciprocate. Give her what she earns. If you take that mindset to give her what she earns, then you don't just give her things and let her reciprocate them. You got to wait until she earns that. When she earns it, you get to see what she brings. You get to make her work on her skill set. Get her to work on her valuations. Get what her value equation, for lack of a better way to put it. You make her work on what she needs to work on in order to earn what you have to give. Reciprocation, man, I'm telling you, bro, it is the worst mistake men make in relationships, bro. It is terrible. I see it too many times, man. I see it too many times, because a woman can be treating you bad, but because she's giving you what you give, you think she's treating you good because you know the things you give are good. But it doesn't make sense to allow a woman to give you anything you give her. That's like a 50-50 relationship. The 50-50 relationship is based on you giving a woman something and she giving it back to you. So she's got equal control. She's got equal power. She's got equal influence. She's got equal everything because you view her as your equal because she gives back what you give. But you fail to process the idea that she only gives you that back because you taught her how to give it. When you give a woman, man, women pick up things quickly. If you show a woman how to do something that she's interested in doing and doing something to control you, bro, trust me, she's interested in that. Man, she'll pick it up quick as a fool. And you think you got a good girl. You think you got a good girl when you got a woman that doesn't even have to dig into her femininity for you. If you give her your masculine energy, her giving you feminine energy back is not reciprocation. This is not about reciprocation. This is about fair exchange. Reciprocation and fair exchange are two different things. This is about fair exchange. You need to have a woman in the mind frame to exchange what she has that you want for what you have. And you have to make her give first. It's the only way she can earn. Got to make her give first. Titty Banks. Appreciate the $5 super chat, homie. Let's slide back into this thing, man. And man, this is one that I've seen happen. This has happened to me. Like this dude had his girl with him, and man, this is the most, for me, this don't make me feel good. This make me feel like I'm in the midst of evil energy. When a woman openly lusts after other dudes in your presence. Openly lusting after other dudes in your presence. Of course, we all know, I mean, you ain't going to be the only man that a woman think is attractive. We know that. You know, because I mean, there just aren't any women who are so connected to God that that's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? A woman has to be very spiritually connected to God for that to happen. And she has to have that spiritual connection with you through God. You know what I'm saying? God has to make that spiritual connection from you to her, and she has to be tuned in order to do that. So you just got to accept the fact, man, that you know your woman there are other men she's gonna think is attractive. That's just the way it is. But if she's openly lusting after another dude in your presence, even before we get to anything else, it's just the fact she looks at you as an invisible man. You are with a woman who you're invisible to. I want y'all to think about that, bro. You're invisible to her. She's doing what she's doing like you're not even there. Bro, if you're invisible to a woman, you need to get a ghost on her because you're already invisible. You might as well get ghost. You're already a ghost. She don't even see you, bro. She don't even see you. And the crazy thing is, once you allow this to happen, man, the respect level, if there was any left, it will never even rear up. A smidgen of it will never come back. There will never be an inkling of respect. You know why? Because the respect has been gone by the time that happens. I don't care who it is. Man, ain't no one finna sit beside me, man, and be talking about she looking at TV, man. She openly lusting some dude on TV, man. I'm gonna put her out. Why? Well, I know some beta male sitting, man, Johnny gonna say, well, Dr. BOA, you ain't your feelings. Oh, the woman that hurt your feelings. You talking all that tough alpha talk to her, but you ain't got no emotion. You ain't gonna be no emotionally attached. Ha ha. Sound like you're emotionally attached right now, Dr. BOA. You don't want to tell the woman you ain't gonna let the woman lust it. Women can lust in front of me all they want to, Dr. BOA. Because guess what? I'm the man because I got the woman. I got the woman, Dr. BOA. And let me tell you something. Last time I ain't gonna never listen to you no more, Dr. BOA, because you don't know how to please a woman and make her happy and take her crap. Unsubscribe. Okay, cool. Sucker, unsubscribe. Before you go, let me tell you this. It's not about a woman feeling somebody else or thinking somebody else is attractive. It's about her having the masculine energy and viewing you as having the feminine energy to sit and do it in your face. And you the type of simp that let your mama and them tell you that that's how you're supposed to be. Because you grew up in the house with your mama and them, always looking at TV, telling they lust after somebody. So for you, it's normal. You think it's just a part of being a woman. But if your mama didn't have no man, she wasn't a good woman. I say again, if your mama didn't have no man, she wasn't a good woman, because all good women got a man. Boy. Anybody want seconds? Anybody want seconds? We bringing the second slab of beef ribs off the grill now, man. Do anybody want seconds? You can't listen to a woman who ain't got no man. She don't know nothing. Not about relationships. From a female perspective or a male perspective, she don't know nothing about relationships. When it comes to relationships, she's dumb as a box of rocks, homie. Muddy rocks. Off the lake shore, homie. And that's just the reality of it. And so if everything you know about women and what you should take from a woman, what you should expect from a woman, will talk to you about a woman who ain't got no man, that's why she ain't got no man, because she don't know how to not do the type of things that keep a man. It could all be so simple if men let it be simple, because it's not difficult. Big Rich, appreciate the $20 super chat, homie. Appreciate it. Home say too cold. I didn't see that coming. Salute to you, Rich. It's crazy out here, man. Organization matters, man. Appreciate the $5 super chat. Home saying intestinal fortitude is their real everyday face-off. Using that dog inside to advance forward to control what's current. These gyms cutting the fat. Salute to you, bro. Well put. Well stated, man. Well stated. You know, the reality of the situation, man, is that we let women be in situations where they don't understand their role. And then we live in a society that tells us women ain't got no role. I'm not finna deal with a woman who thinks she ain't got no role. I believe in well-defined gender roles. I believe in well-defined gender roles. And I do that believe that everybody better do their best to play their part in their particular role. Because my life is a movie. Of course, I'm the lead actor, but I'm also the director. I'm also the executive producer. I'm also all of these things. But I'm the lead actor. And then the woman that I put in the lead actress position, she better win the Academy Award. Or she'll never work in this town again. I ain't lying. She'll never work in this town again. Playlist 12. Appreciate the 610 from that place. Appreciate it, man. Alan Works. Appreciate the $5 super chat, man. Home say, serve him up. Doc, salute to you, Alan. Appreciate it, man. Let me tell y'all another thing, man, that guys let women do to them, man. And this one is the greatest form of disrespect ever, but it's more a form of self-disrespect than it is the woman disrespecting you. Sky Weezy, appreciate the $5 super chat, man. Ultimatums. Any man who accepts an ultimatum from a woman is a beta male simp mangina. 100% beta. If you accept an ultimatum from a woman, you are a beta male simp mangina. That's just the bottom line. No man should be willing to accept an ultimatum from a woman. If you don't do this, I'm going to do this. Okay, go do it then. You don't think I won't shut up talking and go do it. No, I ain't going to do it. No, yeah, you going to do it. You said you're going to do it. You're going to go do it. You can go do it or you can move around somewhere. That's my thing about the ultimatum. If you're going to give me an ultimatum, you better go do that thing you said you're going to do. Well, no, you ain't going to. I don't give a damn what I do. Even if I don't do what you said, well, if you do this, you're going to do the ultimatum anyway. I'm going to drop you anyway. You got two choices. Don't do the ultimatum to get dropped or do the ultimatum to get dropped. It's your choice. You're getting dropped anyway, so go enjoy the ultimatum. A woman ain't got enough value, man. If you don't do this, well, I ain't gonna. Oh, man, shawty, if you don't get out of my face with that type of foolishness, man. That's crazy talk, man. That's ignorant talk, homies. That don't make no sense. You gonna let a woman put you in a position, man, where a woman can tell you that? Well, I'm gonna tell you. If you don't do this, then I'm gonna do this. Then you ain't gonna like that. You know what I ain't gonna like? Seeing your face anymore. Go do your ultimatum. I wish a woman would give me an ultimatum, bro. I wouldn't be mad. I'm just gonna look at a man like an afterthought. From that moment on, she's a non-factor. She's a non-factor after that point. Because see, my thing is this. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, if she's a young tender man, never been in a relationship or something like that, I'm gonna teach her some things. But the ultimatum thing gonna be covered early, so she still ain't gonna never do it. That's why, man, I'm telling you, bro, you gotta avoid these women who've been in these multiple relationships with multiple men. You have to avoid those women, man. They are ruined as far as being effectively in a relationship with you. They're ruined, man. They're never gonna get right. They can't get right. There ain't no get right in them. That's the same type of thing that a dude said, well, man, my woman cheated on me because I was working a lot. I was working 6 hours a week, man. Then when I came home, I was tired, man. And after I came home, then I cooked me something to eat. Then you worked 60 hours, and after you came home, you had to cook you something to eat? Well, I get out late, man. She be tired. Wait, hold up. You work 6 hours a week, she be at home all day, and she be tired. You got to cook for yourself? Well, man, she had to take care of the house, man. Y'all ain't got no children, bro. That's the ultimatum mindset. Well, I better do this or she gonna leave me. The first ultimatum that a man has is fear that his woman gonna leave him. When you fear losing a woman, you already lost her. And that's the realest thing I can tell you. When you fear losing a woman, she's already gone. You already lost her. You're gonna do too much. You're gonna overextend yourself. You're gonna overcompensate. You're gonna overdo a lot of things. And then when you overdo that, man, and you go haywire crazy over a woman, man, and do all this extra stuff, man, that a woman don't appreciate, man, and you become this overbearing guy, man, that won't leave the woman alone, make the woman go nowhere, man, won't let the woman do, man, you already lost the woman. Oh, and this is the bigger ultimatum. Well, if we ain't gonna be together, I'm gonna go ahead and put you on child support. Man, let me tell you something, bro. And it's real talk. The first time a woman tell you that, Man, you get lawyered up and run down there and put yourself on child support. That's what you do. We keep running from child support. Don't you know it costs you more to be in the house with way more to take care of children in the household every day than does pay child support? Child support is not a monster. It's not a monster. But you just got to have the intestinal fortitude, the gorilla gonad. You got to have the bizzles to say, okay, I'm going to pay this child support. Don't you ask me for another quarter. I don't care what happened. Don't ask me for another dollar. I already pay health insurance. Don't you? I pay health insurance. I pay school tuition. Don't you ask me for another quarter. I'm paying the child support. I don't give a damn if ain't no food in the house. Ain't my house. You got to walk that kind of line if you're dealing with a type of woman who will threaten you with something like that. Fortunately, that's something that I haven't had to be concerned about. But you got to understand that the truth of the matter is a woman gives you an ultimatum to break your masculinity. And if you give in to that ultimatum, your masculinity is broken. And broken masculinity, brothers, I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. Broken masculinity takes years. I don't care who you are. Me, Flims, Dev, Rich, Ant. It don't matter who you are. Young, when you allow your masculinity to be broken, it takes years to repair. And we all know what repair is. Repair means back into an almost new way of being. You know, when I was younger, I used to wonder how they could tell that a car's been wrecked. Let's say you wreck a car, get everything fixed. How could they tell? But everything's sealed under there before you have to get something changed. And the parts have serial numbers on them. Besides that, the paint is broken under there. Like, depending on what you wreck, there's a point broken there, and you can tell that that part is not the original part. But when I was younger, when I was a kid, I used to wonder, man, how do they know that, man? You hear somebody look at a car, man, go up under the first time, be like, yeah, man, this car been wrecked, ain't it? I'd be like, wow. I thought them fool was psychic, man. Amazed. Appreciate the $5 super chat, man. Home say appreciate content, doc. A man must first learn to be content with solitude and master self-respect. Simply is a byproduct of desperation. Real talk, man. I couldn't have said it better myself. Another thing, man, is disrespecting you publicly or privately. When I see a man get disrespected publicly by a woman, I know for a fact she treating him like a dirty dog in private. Anytime a woman disrespects a man publicly, that's her trying to not make a scene. Now think about it. In the space where she is trying to not make a scene, she gonna treat him like a dog, man. Talk to him bad. How bad does she treat that man behind closed doors? How bad she treat him behind closed doors? You'll be surprised how many men got women putting hands on them. Why? Because they were taught not to fight no woman. No matter what. They were taught that no matter what a woman does, a man should never put his hand on a woman. So the woman slap fire on him, and he just sit there and take it like a chump. Woman punch him in the mouth. He just sit there and take it like a chump. Woman cut him with a knife. He just sit there and take it like a chump. He just sit there and take it like a chump. Why? Why? Because that's what he's been taught. By who? Those same women who ain't got no man. And other men who've been raised by other women who ain't got no man. A woman who ain't got no man is not even serving her greatest purpose in life, man. It don't matter how much success she got. It don't matter how well she's doing in business. A woman who has no man is not serving her greatest purpose in life. Her greatest purpose in life is to be a man's freak and his helpmeet. That's her greatest purpose. All those other things don't even make her feel feminine. That's why those women seem to be less effeminate than women who don't have all of those career objectives. See, I don't have to say this. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is there already. That's real, man. Listen, man, if I got to cut up on a chick, man, I'm only going to cut up on her one time. If I got to blast off on her, man, I'm only going to blast off one time. You know what I'm saying? Like listen, man, if I have to, really rear up, man, and raise my voice and chastise her like that, man, if I have to do that, sometime I might do it, man, just to, to get in the right space. You know what I'm saying? But not bad, though, just kind of come from the left a little bit. But if I got to like go in, man, and chastise a bro like that, man, she gone, bro. She gone. She out, man. Secret Truth, man. Appreciate the $5 super chat. I'm gonna say I had an ex-girlfriend give me an ultimatum back in the day. Man, that's how it is, bro. But that's how you learn these lessons, man. You learn that a woman giving you an ultimatum. Man, let me tell you what ultimatum actually represents. When a woman gives you an ultimatum, that's her simply using what's worked on other men before. And if it works on you, that's going to be a weapon that she puts in her toolbox and say, okay, this weapon right here works. That's her trying to get something for nothing. When a woman gives an ultimatum, she's trying to get something for nothing. She's trying to get you to do something based on the fear of what she's threatening in that ultimatum. So if you give in to the ultimatum, you're just giving her whatever she wants just so she won't do that. She's not earning anything. If you keep the mindset to make a woman earn what she gets, brothers, you cannot go wrong dealing with women. You can't. You don't have to worry about you initiating all the contact. You don't have to worry about her not responding favorably to your compliments. You don't have to worry about her introducing you to people as her friend. You don't have to worry about no lack of sexual engagement. You don't have to worry about sexual engagement where she think all you supposed to do is please her and she's supposed to sit back and be pleased. You don't have to worry about always taking, never giving, or just giving enough to keep you giving. You understand what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about her putting others before you, even children. You don't have to worry about her giving you ultimatums. You don't have to worry about her openly lusting after other dudes in your presence. You don't have to worry about her disrespecting you publicly or privately. But let me tell y'all something, man, that men overlook. Anything a woman says out of anger or drunkenness, you better believe it. It don't matter what she explained when she ain't drunk no more. It don't matter what she explained when she ain't angry no more. You believe the words that come out of her mouth when she's angry or if she's drunk. Whatever she says, you log it in your mental Rolodex. That's the reason that you left her ass alone. That's the reason that you left her alone. Because you don't need another reason. That's one hell of a reason. Because she's going to change and explain what she meant. She needs an excuse. Man, let me tell y'all something. A woman often needs an excuse to tell the truth. Because the majority of them have built their lives on lies. They've built their relationships on lies. They built their careers on lies. I'm not saying the foundation is 100% lies, but there are some lies built into the foundation. Some of that foundational piece is a lie in every facet of her life. That's why I say, man, the most best place a man could be is in the company of God, man, so strongly that God will drop a virgin off to him. And that means that you got to reach outside of the United States, because it's not going to happen here, man. It won't. And that's just the reality of it. So I appreciate everybody coming through, man. It's been real in the field, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all rocking with the LeVar Ball joint from earlier, man. That's been real. Matter of fact, let me check that thing out, man. I appreciate everybody, man. I appreciate all the support, bro. Real. I mean, you know what's lame, man? And this is really lame. When I do a video, man, and people come through, man, and they want to They you know, they want to be this guy who said, well, that's a prank. That's a prank, man. Ain't that a prank? I'd be like, man, so what? Like what kind of dude wants to come through, man, and just make, hey, I guess what? I know that's a prank. So what, man? There's always a point to the vid, and those guys never listen to the vid before they say that, man. So, you know, a lot of times, man, people just don't want to accept that they need to improve on their own lives. And so they just go around doing little things. You know what I'm saying? Just doing little things to interfere in everybody else's life. Just a little bit. Weeds, what up, man? So, homies, let's get ready to head on out of here, man. I appreciate everybody being in the joint, man. Again, man, shout out to the brother MTR, man, coming through with the sponsorship, man. I know MTR should probably be on, man, at some point here. So, man, I appreciate everybody being in the joint. Flames, I appreciate you working it out, man. I saw the homie Brown Hornet in here for a minute, man. All the brothers with the super chats, I appreciate it, man. All the support, man. You know, Patreon game, man. Y'all be ready for the joint tomorrow, man. Y'all know how we get down. And it's been real in the field, man. So I appreciate everybody in the joint, man. I got a couple of different pieces of different streams coming for y'all tomorrow, man. With some little bit deeper stuff, man. So we'll see how y'all like that, man, and maybe we'll we'll start going that route a little bit more, man. I mean, I do it, but not every week. So y'all let me know what y'all think about those, man. So we're gonna head on out of here, man. Appreciate everybody being in the joint, man. Y'all put God first, keep grinding and growing. And as always, alphas up, betas down. Peace. Flames, be easy, famo. Andre Trump, man. Appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. Appreciate it. So we out of here, man. Peace.